10th play of the drive. Scarlett out there. And Scarlett will take it straight away. Hit behind the line of scrimmage and fights to pick up a first down. It's a gain of 3 yards for Jordan Scarlett. Scarlett had 181 yards last year. Most of those came in the blowout win against Georgia. That was a 96-yard day for the sophomore.
What both guys have put together well. You wish you had arms like that, don't you? Put a little time in the weight room. Hey, yours don't look like that. I don't even go there.
My suit hides some stuff. Not hiding those guns, though.
Can't hide those, man.
Fresh set of downs for the Gators. Morrell Stevens in at tight end. Gouldsby right behind him on the left side. See if they run that way. Del Rio looks that way. Pressure, tried to flick it. That was dangerous, trying to find Scarlett out of the backfield.
And that's what I mean by taking care of the football. Knows where Scarlett's located. Eyes are there, but he locates defenders as well. Closing in on his running back. Or just throw it over his head and float it out of bounds and come back on second down. That's taking care of the ball. We saw this in practice. Throughout most of practice, when things weren't there, throw it away and come back again on the next down.
I want to be quarterback. Hey, you think I should be quarterback or middle receiver?
Florida quarterbacks through 10 interceptions last season.
Quarterback is the best one.
Second down at 10. Straight ahead. Mark Thompson that time. Gain of 4. This is a Florida offense which allowed 45 sacks last year. By the time they got to the bowl game, they were starting 3 true freshmen on the offensive line.
And a lot of that is on the position of quarterback. Holding the ball a little too long. When you're running around trying to make plays, playing outside the structure of the offense, sacks tend to pile up. But when you have a guy that knows the offense, knows to get rid of the football, I'll bet that number cuts itself in half this year.
Del Rio trying to find Mark Thompson. And that'll bring up 4th and 6 and the kicking team on the field, and this will be Eddie Pinheiro.
Yeah, this is one of the big fella. Mark Thompson's got to catch this one. Out in front, on the run. Maybe a little bit behind him, but you have to adjust the low and behind. That one should
No.
And so Eddie Pinheiro on the field to attempt a field goal. He has never kicked a field goal in a football game before. He was a soccer player coming out of Sunset High School in Miami.
No, Ari shut the door.
He only played in 7 games.
They challenged him Thursday, John. The entire team was around he and the holder and trying as hard as they could to distract him. They turned the music on, everything to disrupt his concentration, and he was able to knock them through.
He's pretty good on Twitter. He hit a 77-yarder messing around and 3 in the spring game at 46+. This will be a 28-yard attempt for Eddie Pinheiro. And the Florida faithful usually love the backup quarterback. They love their kicker. You think this guy is fired up?
Hey, well, when you have that first one go through, you get a little pumped up, like making a long putt right down the middle. How about this one? Yes, sir.
I got bad news, Mr. Pinheiro. You might have to try it again. We got a flag on the play.
Oh boy.
So the choice would be 4th and 1 or take the points. And Jim McElwain says, you know what, this is an easy decision in a tie game. But wait a second.
Got big Mark Thompson on a 4th and 1. I might take my chances with the big fella.
Outside, defense, 5-yard penalty, remains 4th down.
Now, they can take the points off the board in a game they're favored by better than 36, and they want to feed the big fella.
This is a message.
Why the points go back to 7-7?
And the big fella, Mark Thompson, if he's the guy getting the carry, it's going to be he or Scarlett. They get the short yardage carry here.
Tom, I
think you got to get behind the left side of this offensive line. David Shaw, Marquez Ivy, those are your veterans. Those are your big bodies, the most physical part of that. David Sharp. The big, wide bodies to the left side, as Cole mentioned.
They've already converted 1 4th down tonight, and we will stop play before they get this 4th down off. You're going to bring the offense to the sideline.
It's okay.
UMass Smith call a timeout to maybe check out the formation so they can get the defensive alignment here. We know Florida scored left. The strong side of the offensive line.
I don't know why Del Rio called everybody over, called his entire team to the sideline, and UMass went to theirs. No timeout call, apparently.
That's a big athlete right there. Big basketball player in high school. Played with Grayson Allen, who plays at Duke. Averaged about 18 points, 8 rebounds. David Sharp told me he'd post you up, and you couldn't stop him.
And look at this, they're loading up the backfield with Brian Cox Jr. in front of Thompson. Thompson hit behind the line. No gain.
Got there.
What a stop by the UMass defense. The Gators take points off the board, and Deshaun Downey and company stuff them on 4th and 1.
Boy, what great penetration by Deshaun Downey. The coaches are expecting to have a huge year. They go to their big package, bring Cox in as the fullback, and UMass turns the Gators away.
Eric, how long have you been recording?
UMass and Florida tied at 7.
What is saying?
After what was a 15-play, 54-yard drive, and they come up empty. That's perhaps the biggest shock of them all. Midway through the second, here in Gainesville in a surprise game.
Hey guys, this is Over Gaming with the One
Well, thanks so much for being here today.
Coach looks great today.
Friendly faces out there.
Looks like Coach is having a tough time making the right style calls, so he's bringing in an expert. No.
Built for comfort.
I got one that was 5 minutes, because that's how long it can take.
After a series of questionable calls, what are the chances he can pull out a W? He's got a great sense of style.
What's it like to be in good hands? Like finding new ways to be taken care of.
Life insurance, obviously.
But with added touches you can't get everywhere else, like claim-free rewards.
Or safe driving bonus checks.
Even a claim satisfaction guarantee. And means protection plus unique extras. Only from an expert Allstate agent.
It's good to be in good hands.
I'm Nick. That's my brother Brett. We make John Doodle sausage every day. 100% premium pork, no fillers. That's right, no fillers.
We're heading to SEC country to earn our fans one fight at a time.
So get fired up for game day and make the Johnson go away.
Every game day begins somewhere. Franklin American Mortgage. It all begins with home.
Let's go back, Tom, and take a look at this. Watch the left guard here, Marquez Ivy. They're trying to pull him, kick out on the edge, which is Downey. He misses, and Downey actually ends up making the play. Penetration, the left guard misses. A nice job of tackling the football where it comes up short. And UMass take it over on a nice short yardage stop.
They're not going to take the points off the board. They're left with nothing.
Whoa, look at safety.
Angelone brings pressure up the
There you go.
Able to get a stop on John Robinson Woodgett. The UMass fullback, it's a gain of 1.
Yeah, they feel like Woodgett, who moved from linebacker a year ago to fullback, they think he's got an NFL future. They're hard to find. Fullbacks are hard to find, but this has a nose for blocking. He's got 91 tackles as a linebacker in his career. You think he's a tough player?
He's a low 250 pounds. Second down 9 for Ross Colas and company.
And our favorite rocket ship.
Play action plans. Fires man open.
Oh, man.
First down in the Florida territory. Andy Isabella.
A brilliant call by head coach Mark Whipple. When you're down here, you have nothing to lose by taking a shot. If you can block it up, watch the double move on the outside. That gets him open, and then a well-thrown ball to the outside shoulder. It's game on at that point.
Nobody has a touchdown. If it was a touchdown, it would have been for the other team.
Mayfield, Ohio. Things are getting really interesting here in the swamp.
Isabella started his career as a running back.
Young.
My arm is tired.
Hold
it like this, okay?
Let's go back and take one more look at that route by Isabella on the outside. Watch the double move right in here. It gets right back outside. Watch the stutter right there. It freezes the corner. Once you look and take a little bit too long to peek at the quarterback, that allowed the receiver, Andy Isabella, to get outside by the corner and make the big catch.
And here's an issue, Andre. Right now, they're without Tease Taylor. We know that for the game. Cole tells us that moments ago they took Duke Dawson into the locker room. Chris Williamson, the third-string corner on that side. Coleman is followed and dropped by Robinson Woodgett. Jared Davis with the hit. Third down 10.
You gotta know your personnel as a quarterback. It's kind of like a point guard. Who can handle the fast break, the solid pass, and who do you need to touch one to? It's the same with fullbacks and sometimes tight ends on the move. You have to touch the football to them. Put a little too many RPMs on that one for Woodgett to handle.
UMass is 0 for 2 on third downs tonight.
It's a screen cap. Stop.
This is where you come back down to this area where they're short-handed at corner.
Young swallowed up, and Coleman's had it the whole time. Able to sneak through for 1, but it was penetration across the entire line. Jamari Zuniga was in there for the stop.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to change the snap count. He's maybe going on 1 or 2 too many times, and now Florida's getting a sense for the snap count, timing it up just right, and that's advantage defense. Nice job by Davis to get excellent penetration, even if the back's not getting the football. He's blowing it up and forcing the quarterback to keep the ball inside, which is not where you want Comas running the ball.
They converted a 4th and 14 out of line up for a 4th and 9.
Still like the matchup down here.
They might let it go. They're going to go for it. Florida brought pressure, but UMass got a timeout. Play clock was winding down. I thought UMass may just take the penalty and head room and punt it away.
That's the first charge timeout of the half.
Mark Whipple and this UMass team looking at a real opportunity. Tied on the road with 25th ranked Florida.
At Regions Bank, we're here to help you move your life forward. But managing money correctly can be tough, especially for college students. That's why we sometimes bring
What's that? What's that?
Young lady,
What's that?
you're way too smart to hit that order button.
$750
on a dress that'll be out of style.